In this series, we'll be converting this 2008 rusty Vauxhall Vivaro van into a camper, but with two things in mind. It's got to be stealth, it's got to look like every other van on the road, and it can't cost a fortune to convert. Let's go. The stuff has arrived, so we can continue this van build, but can we just take a second to appreciate how much cleaner the garage is? We've even got a sofa. Look how much room we've got to work in now. I think this is going to make life so much easier. Right, so off camera I decided to strip everything out, all the panels off the doors and stuff, cleaned all of it up and primed the bare metal spots, so we are good to start with a sound deadening, I think. Let's bloody go. Right, I think we're good to start. We've got some isopropanol alcohol, 99.9%, to make sure there's no bloody grease on there, and we get 100% bondage. We've got an old rag, and we have the sound deadening vibration-y panel things. So I'm assuming we cut and stick, and I believe it just goes on all the flat panels, so you don't put it everywhere, but we'll I don't know if we need to work out really how many we need on each side. So I think we've got 25 altogether, so give me a second, I'll have a look. There's the first section done, but check this out. So this is before and this is after. That makes such a difference. Right, boys and girls, all the sound deadening is on the majority of it, but we've got to get this panel off. Now I don't know how it comes off. I'm guessing we just go in there and see what happens. I need to get, how does this come off? Like that. I think that's got a screw in it, and then we need to pop these screws off, not screws, whatever they are, plastic clips, and then hopefully that'll come off. Then we can get that sound deadening in there. Then we've got enough to do the roof, and then that should be done. What size do we reckon? I reckon whatever that one was, what I've lost. That'll do. That'll work. Right, all sound deadening is in and done. Hopefully that's right. It looks right, but I found one small issue. The outer skin has come away from the inner structure, so it's making a bit of a rattle. I don't know if you can see that, but this piece is not even connected. Same with the bottom, so that's causing rattles. And just go around here, and the bottom of the sliding door has took a hit at some point because it's dented in, but it's pushed this away, and that away. So I'm going to have to go and get some tiger seal to stuff down these gaps. I think this has come away as well. So I'll just run a bead of it down the sides, and then we can get on to the next stage, which is the foam insulation. We have made some mega progress today. Let me show you where we're at. So we did all the sound deadening first, and then we started with this sound deadening insulation, which we've completed this side fully, right down into the nooks and crannies. We've done the wheel arch, we've done the back doors, and we've done the tops of this side. Still yet to do the wheel arch and the bottoms, but I'd say that's good progress. Oh, and we've done all the roof as well. So I'd say that is a good day's work. I'm shattered. I'll be back tomorrow to crack on, which will be roughly 5 seconds for you. Right, it is the next day, and I am determined to get this insulation done. So all we've got to do is get these bottom panels filled, the wheel arch, so it's like this one, and then I think we're ready for the fleece insulation. So let's crack on. All the thermal liner is in, and the cool thing is, bearing in mind there's no windows in here, we've still got probably 1 to 2 meters left on there. So massive shout out to the guys at Shaw Vans. They definitely give you enough. Remember, I'm not sponsored by these, but highly recommended. So the next job is the fleece. Right, I don't know if I've gone wrong here, but let me just show you. So we got with this package 2 rolls of fleece, which goes into all the little gaps. Now I've put it all the way around the best I can and covered the bottom. Now that is 1 roll, and I ain't even finished this side. So I don't know, maybe I've gone too much. Can you go too much? I don't know, but it looks like I'm going out to buy another couple of rolls. Boys and girls, insulation is complete. Now that has taken me all bloody day to do this, and I had to go out and buy 2 extra rolls. So I think I've been at this for about 4 or 5 hours. But everywhere and every hole you can put it in, I've put it in. So back doors, I put it in the back doors. Oh, this sounds so bad. Everywhere. So all that is done, and I'm gonna go and have my tea and call it a day, and we'll come back tomorrow, which will be like 5 seconds, and we're getting on to the fun part now. We're actually ready pretty much to carpet, so I will catch you guys in the morning. Good morning and welcome to Transformation Day. We are starting to fit the carpet. Right, so the part we are starting with first is going to be round the door. This probably, although it looks pretty simple, it might be a pain, but it's probably going to take me all day just to do that bit. And you're probably wondering what colour carpet we've got. You guessed it, anthracite. But I'm just, oh right, smooth back, fluffy front, so that's going to be glued side. Right, got you. So let's drag it out the box, work out what we need to cut off for round the doors, or door frame, door reveal, whatever you want to call it, and we'll try and fit it. Where do you even start with that lot? Seriously, I've just pulled this out the box and I'm like, oh, just looking at it thinking, what do I do? I can't. Thing is, I can't lay it on the floor because it will get all dusty and shit all over it. I don't know what the best way to cut it is. I don't know what to cut it with. Give me a minute. Right, after pondering for the past 20 bloody minutes, I've decided what we're going to do. Right, so I've decided to cap it all the way up to this join here and do it in 3 parts. That side, and the top, because I think it's too much to do in one go for someone who's never done this before. Right, let's go. I'm going to give myself a pat on the bloody back because I'm well happy how this has turned out. That legit looks professional. I don't know how, I don't know why, because I've never done this before, but I'm well happy with the results. Right, next, wheel arches. This front part here, and along the sides. Everything's going smoothly. Then I decided to take these latching mechanism-y bits off, and bang, the bolts snap off. Luckily we can put nuts underneath them, but to top it off, this has been rounded and I can't get it off. So a 10-minute job is turning into an hour job, then it turns into a 2-hour job. Ah! Right, it gets worse, guys. So the screw head snapped off, and now I'm left with these little studdy things sticking out. But it's not like that side. Oh no, 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 no. These nuts are welded underneath the van, where that one was like a bracket which dropped out. This one, nah, fixed to the van. Of course it is. I think we're roughly 2 hours since we last spoke, but we finally got the bottom done. Drilled the bolts out and put some new fresh ones in with some nuts underneath. They're all working. Door shuts. So all that is good. Got the top one on. So looking all neat and tidy. They're a bit rusty, but they'll do. And we need a new rubber for this, which we will get. So onto the wheel arches. What a day, and what lovely weather. So let me show you what we've done today. So carpet around the door reveal, the arches. Ouch! Don't kneel on plastic things, it hurts. Behind the seats and down this side, and then the flooring back in. And I must say, I'm shattered. Ugh. But I tell you what, we are getting there. It's looking pretty good. Now that is bouncing. Wow. So what I'm going to do now is I need to cover this edge, if you can hear me, with the rain. Because I think you're going to see that even when we change these pillar trims. I think you're still going to see that edge. Jesus. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Let me show you. Let me show you a better wow. It's not hammered it down like this for a long... This is mental. I can't hear myself think. Wow. Kind of, bloody hell, it's hailstoning now. That is crazy. You're going all over this bloody carpet. What is going on with the weather? Oh no. Oh no, back door was open. Oh dear. It's proper flooded. Oh. Oh. The bloody guttering overflows here and it's just come straight in. Oh my god. Oh my god. Right, I need to sort this out. Right. I've mopped up the kitchen. What a complete mess. Honestly, it was like about 2 centimetres of water in one part. And I thought, right, we will trim the side panel. And it's been blasted with rain, so I'm going to have to call it for the day. Which is rather annoying because I wanted to crack on and get this side done, but it is what it is. It's still thundering, still raining, so I don't know, what can you do? Good old English weather. There she passes. That's what just absolutely drenched us. Now there was a massive fork lightning over there. I want to see if we can capture one. It looked absolutely amazing. Oh, there we go. Good bloody morning. We are back. I think I overdid it yesterday because my back was in bits. It's not 100%, but we're going to take our time, not overdo it today. But I'm sure we'll make good progress anyway. But look at this. Look at the weather today. Absolutely beautiful. Anyway, this is the right hand side panel, which I'm going to clean up. We're going to reuse it because there's nothing wrong with it. Once it's covered, it'll be spot on. But one little thing we need to do is we need to like figure this thing out, right? So this bulgy bit is sort of in the way. A lot of people, they get the panels to go around there and then go around here. But what I'm thinking is, if we build this part out slightly with some wood in there, and it'll bring it out to the same as this and that, and it should be smooth right the way across. That is my thoughts. Don't know if it's going to work, but we will try. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Right, I think we're finally ready to fit the board for the final time, and hopefully it doesn't have to come out again. I've carpeted that edge. I've put some pieces of wood along here to secure it so it don't flop about. So I don't know, we'll see what happens. Let's do it. Boys and girls, we are nearly done on the back door. I do need to cut this out and trim the door card and put that on, but it is looking pretty sweet. One thing we've got to do is where this rubber is, we've got to trim. But I've got an idea, and the idea involves bloody talcum powder. Let's see if this works. I've made a right mess. Anyway, let's check it, see if it works. Oh, please work, because if not, I've just made a complete mess of the bloody wall. Oh, it sort of worked. Right, I think... Oh yeah, I can definitely work with that, maybe. Yes. Right, let's give it a trim. Good morning again. I think we're on like day 4 or 5. I can't remember now. It's been going on quite a while. But let me show you the progress so far. Here's where we're at. So all I've got to do up that end is the door and finish off this back door. There's a bottom piece to cut out and the door card to trim, and then we've just got to do that one, and then we're pretty much carpeted. So making progress. It has taken a while, but I tell you what, it's transformed it so much. What a transformation. Right, you ready? This is before. This is what the other door looked like. Are you ready? After. My God, I am well pleased with that. Right, on to the next one. Right, we are roughly about 5 days on from the last piece of clip you just saw. All the carpeting's done, pretty much. But we now have the stuff to finish the roof. We've got the wiring for the lights. We've got the lights in there, six recessed lights, and if I can unlock the van, I'll show you. Excuse the bed. That was from our latest trip. If you've not seen the last video of the half sunken ship we explored, go check it out. But we stayed the night. Get off. And it was pretty cool. But right, so we've got the insulation to finish the roof, and then we've got the wooden cladding to go up, cut. I'm going to stain this a different colour because I don't want it to be just a normal wood colour. So we've gone with a dark black. I'm hoping it looks pretty good when it's done. But anyway, first things first, clear everything out, and then I'm going to lay these boards on that board and start staining them, and we'll go from there. We've still got some battens to put onto here so we can screw the wood up, but yeah, we'll just go step by step because I think that this might take a while. But anyway, let's crack on. I've had to destroy my makeshift workbench, but we have the 3 battens in. So these are in place. I need to find something to fit between there to stop it from flapping around. Then I need to figure out if we need to cover this because I don't know if we're going to see it. Plus we need something to support it at that end, and then we need something to support it at that end. Anyway, we'll try and support the middle bits of these first, and then we'll see about the ends, and then we can start getting the insulation in. Right, we've got our first tongue and groove panel in. Now I kind of made a bit of a mistake. God, it's so bright. Hang on a minute. Right. So I painted it before, not realising that the varnish takes 4 hours between coats. So I thought, right, we'll get it up. We'll probably just paint the ends, what you're going to find awkward to get in. And we'll paint the rest when it's up, or slat by slat. As soon as we put one up, we paint it. But I've done this at the end to screw to, so that's pretty bloody neat. So yeah, it's just a case of cracking on. Insulation's got to tuck into there and glue up. Wiring's got to tuck behind, but that's took longer than I thought. Just getting that dead centre in line with the van was a bit of a pain, but we've done it. So probably get the insulation in, maybe the wiring, and then put some more panels up. Right, that's as far as we've got with the cladding today, because I've run out of screws and I need black screws because silver will just look awful. Anyhow, we have the spotlights, we have the holes for the spotlights, we have the wiring, so we may as well pop them in and see how bright they are. Now I'm hoping they're going to be bright. They are dimmable, so if they're too bright, we can dim them down. But if they're not bright enough, we're buggered. So let me crimp some fittings on them, and we'll give them a whirl together. Right, our males are chilling down here already, and the females are dangling proud, ready for the connection. So we're gonna connect all the lights up, connect this to that, and then we'll try it and we'll see what happens. Boys and girls, it's time. We have the lights in. I have not tried them, I've literally just hooked them up, and as soon as we press this plunger here, they should illuminate. So let's go. 3, 2, 1. Oh yes. I am well pleased with that. Very good. Yeah, that'll do me. Right, I'm going to go and wash my hands, and we'll crack on in morning. Boys and girls, this is the final part of part 2, because the flooring has arrived. I've finished off this edge here with some plywood covered in carpet. I've still got this one to do, but it's a bit fiddly to go around there and stuff, and plus we'll need to access the wiring. So that's all done. Spotlights are in. It's all cladded right the way across. I think it looks bloody brilliant, to be honest. So let me show you what flooring we've gone for. You've probably guessed already. There we go. That looks really good against the anthracite. So plan is, mark the middle, start from the middle, go outwards. I don't know if that's the way to do it, but that's the way we're going to do it. We've gone with self-adhesive because it's going to be lighter than laminate, it's going to be harder wearing and waterproof, so, and cheaper. So yeah, let's crack on, get a time lapse going, and see what the finished results look like. The last piece of flooring is going in, guys. And there we go. So there we go, guys. We are done for part 2. And I think it's turned out really, really nicely. I've got a few little things to finish off camera, like this piece up here. I've got to give the ceiling another coat of paint or varnish, and then I've got to put some trims on the back here to finish it off. But you know what? I'm well happy with how it's turned out, considering this was a tin can not so long ago. It's turned out really good. Right, so I'm going to tidy up now and call it a day. But the next video, we are working out where the furniture's going and we're going to start building it. So thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed part 2 and I will see you in the next one.